All right, and we are back with the next stream, the 7:15 p.m. draw, and we are going to be back with Faster Than Austin versus Natural Born Curlers, and we will switch over to that right now.
So as we join this end in progress, it looks like Faster Than Austin is currently second and third shot, with Natural Born Curler's first shot just inside the 8 foot here. Faster Than Austin is throwing their... I'm not sure which stone this is. Is it a fourth stone? But it's delivered by Peter Johns, and it looks like it's going to be a nice hit on their yellow, and it's going to roll all the way out, but at least it cleared... It cleared the yellow out completely, so now they're sitting two.
Yeah, and this should be a really fun game because they are playing the Natural Born Curlers, which their skip in the house right now is Zach. He used to play down here at Hollywood Curling, OC Curling, and recently in the last, year
or
moved
so.
out to Vegas. You know, coincidentally, right, his dedicated ice opens, Now he's texting us all the time, oh, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. And
I'm sure they're completely unrelated things.
Yeah, and he is right, though. But yeah, should be a fun game. We got Peter Johns in the last stream. He did get banned from our chat for disrespecting me by not knowing who I was, and that's okay because he came back, redeemed himself, and he's going to have a great game here. Wearing that Dodgers jersey, he knows who the real winners are.
Not just the Dodgers jersey, a Freddie Freeman jersey. The walk-off Grand Slam. The only person to do a walk-off Grand Slam in World Series history.
And that's true, and he knows it. He already had the jersey. He didn't go out and buy it.
I know. I need to turn my Dodgers jersey into a Freddie Freeman jersey. It's a number 5 Corey Seager jersey.
Okay.
But Corey Seager doesn't play for the team no more. So I just got to get the letters, and then I can easily swap it out.
You're going to do the hard bandwagon. And then we also got Jackie Kopp on the team. And it looks like we got Neil Hunter Smiths in there in the chair with the cozy blanket in the background.
That's the best seat in the house, if we're being honest.
We, Shiloh even said we should have been doing the stream from those seats.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Let's see. Trying to get the audio fixed on our side, so bear with me here in a moment. Take it over, Ryan.
All right, we've got Natural Born Curlers delivering, looks like the first of their Vice Stones, and it's going to be a hit on, looks like the red on the wing here. Maybe they'll roll in to get another one. No, it's just going to go over the top. So they'll get one red out, and then they'll roll to the 8 foot on the left side there. That's going to be good enough for second shot. Now, Faster Than Austin, the skip, Derek Pamukov, is taking a look. He's considering the hit and roll for Joel. It's like he's asking him what he feels better about. A little bit of a discussion back and forth, and it looks like they're going to go with the hit and roll. And so the broom is down. Joel's getting ready. Shots away. No sweeping yet. Looks pretty good. The call was to hit it and roll out, but that was too much weight. It wasn't going to curl over and didn't get anything.
Yeah, already tell it's going to be a close game here. Zach is already going for the double takeout balloon. He knows what's important in these games, and it is the double takeout balloon, win or lose.
That's right. The double takeout balloon lets you claim a free round of drinks for your team at the bar during broom stacking after the game is over. And as we all know, free drinks taste better than paid for drinks.
That's what it's all about, Ryan.
It really is. I know that there's been more than one curling game that I've been okay with losing because I knew that somebody else was going to buy my drinks.
Oh, yeah.
All right, as this shot comes through on the double takeout, it's looking pretty good. Oh, but that top red jammed on their yellow, so they only got the one. Shifted some rocks in the house a little bit, but red is still sitting one, yellow sitting second.
Derek already knows what the shot is. It's going to be the hit on that yellow. Try not to sit them too close together to set up a double takeout. Luckily, that other yellow on the edge of the rings is not biting, so you don't got to worry about that. Looks like it's going to be a good hit, probably stick.
It's gonna. No, it's gonna spill out.
Oh, that was a
No,
great shot.
All right, it
You
stuck
want to
out
get
in
that
the
little
wings.
bit of a roll, but not too much. That's a beaut.
Yeah, those are pretty well separated. Not a great opportunity for a double, but Zach likes it anyway.
That's all that matters.
He is playing for the drinks. I like it. And this one's off. He's calling no sweeping. Now we're on the sweeping. Looks like for line. Oh, and it just over curls, and they miss it on the right side. Now Derek and Joel are discussing the next shot here. His stone here.
There we go. The audio should be back now. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're trying to figure out a lot right now. We're having some technical issues.
This is the first time we've ever done this. Bear with us. And that's not going to curl enough, and it's going to sail just wide and out the back. So that leaves the red sitting 2, looking like they want to get a biter on the top of the 12-foot for a third shot. Derek and Joel are discussing where they'd like the broom on this one. Derek takes a look back to judge if he wants to change his mind a bit.
All right. Should be getting our audio back now.
All right.
back. All
All
right.
right, well, I'm told we have audio back. Zach's delivering his last stone, which I believe is also the hammer. And looks like this one is going to... Looks like they'll get it maybe to the house, but it not quite enough for shot. Oh, sweep. Oh, they almost have it. Oh, and it's just shy. They do manage to cut faster than Austin down to 1. But after all that effort, that's going to feel like a bit of a bummer not making shot rock with that.
Yeah. He seems to be okay with it, though. First end.
It is the first end. It is a steal, but it's only a steal of 1.
Yeah, as long as you don't give up a big end, you're usually pretty happy with this.
Yeah, especially with an end that closely contested, coming down to literally a matter of inches.
Yeah.
So the opening stone here for red is going to be a center guard from Jackie. Coming down through. Looks like it's going to settle into just the other side of the center line, but still pretty nice. And it's got a small part touching the center line, so that counts as a center guard. And it looks like Zach's calling for the draw around.
I like that call. That's, a lot of people opt for the corner guard. I've been playing the come around your opponent's center guard a lot more lately.
Yeah, it's a little more of an aggressive play, but I like it. I tend to prefer that towards setting up a corner guard myself.
Yeah.
But that one curled a little bit more than they thought. It ended up tapping that red center guard into the house there on the 12-foot, just barely biting the 8-foot. And now it looks like Derek is calling for another draw into the house to have 2 in there split pretty well.
Taking a lot of ice out there. How much is it going to come back?
Not much, it looks like. He had his broom right where the 12-foot meets the 8-foot, and it hasn't curled much off of that original spot. But that one...
Yeah, it might just not have gotten up to curl yet.
Yeah, that's true. It is the beginning of the game. Freshly prepared ice. And that shot just above the house in the free guard zone. For this next one, it looks like Zach is going to call for a hit on that red one out there in the 12-foot. And the shot's away. It looks like it was a little wide.
Zach is contemplating back there.
It is curling back in. I think you should probably sweep now, but that's just me. Okay, so actually it wasn't heavy enough to be a hit, so they'll just let it coast in.
Not quite for
shot.
Real close.
Very close. Tough to judge, I'm sure. Again, with beginning of the game, freshly prepared ice.
Derek's calling the hidden stick. The trying to hand roll in just increases your risk of the jam in the back.
Yeah, it looks like from Peter here, we're going to go for the hit and stick. It's looking pretty decent so far. Might need a little bit of sweeping, but
that's
good stuff.
Good.
Very nice hit and stick from Peter there.
Yeah, it was looking scary there. Looked like it might have gotten the jam on the back, but Jackie got on the sweep, prevented that from being a disaster.
Zach's taking a look at the house, seeing how he wants to approach this situation. Hit and roll seems to be the first guess. And based on where he's putting the broom, that looks like that's what they're going to go with. He's going to try and hit and roll behind their center yellow cover. Shots away, no sweeping yet. It's a little wide. It's not going to curl enough, I don't think. And it's going to tap the red over to the right. And as Zach sweeps it there, he looks like he'll sweep it all the way out. And he does. So that leaves red sitting 1 in the house, and Derek's going to try and replace that with another draw here from Peter.
Great shot.
And so Peter's shots away. One of the tougher things to do in curling is go from throwing a hit on your first shot and then throwing a draw or a guard on your second.
Yeah, you just lose all of that reference of weight.
Peter seems to have done a decent job here. As
That
they
was a
sweep
great
it
shot.
and bring it into the house, and
He left it to the sweepers, and they did their job. That was a great shot. Still figuring out the lines. It's always rough in the first couple ins, trying to figure out exactly what the sheet's going to do.
yeah, that one comes in to the top of the 4-foot. Very nice.
All right, Chris. Take out. Right here. Hard.
And now they're coming down, trying to get a...
The call on this was a hit and roll, and they're just going to take their own guard.
Oh, that was close.
That was very close.
But they
the
opened
sweepers
it
were on
up.
it. Yeah, that's the silver lining. It does open it up, make a shot easier, forces the red to put another guard back there to protect their shot stone.
Now, I don't want to say anything, but just saying.
Just saying.
Got to keep an eye on it. So it looks like Joel is being asked to throw a guard over the center stone. Oh my gosh, and breaking news right now. No one wants to hear this. Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers just got injured in the World Series.
How? We don't know.
I don't know. It is breaking news. We have my dad breaking the news for us, so we will
the Dodgers
update
correspondent.
I am saying this is relevant information because Peter Johns is wearing a Dodgers uniform, and this could affect his mentality if word gets to him.
That's
in
true.
this game.
That's true. We need to keep all news, negative news, off the ice, so that
Yeah.
way Peter can focus.
Freddie Freeman, he got injured, and who won the game last night?
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. Shohei Ohtani, is he a better player? We'll see if he is injured.
That's
All
what
right,
we'll-
and
yeah,
now we
we'll
have
find
this
out.
shot coming down. Lot of reds in the house. Can they get one
This will
out?
be a hit and stick.
Didn't quite get the roll they were looking for, but still forces Derek to have to play it.
It is
They're-
shot rock at the moment.
They want
so
to
he
play
does
the
have to
hit.
address it.
There is the jam back there on the red with that angle. It's going to be calling bumper weight. I don't really think the jam is too much of a concern in this situation. As long as
No.
you sit for shot.
I think he's okay with a hit and stick here rather than trying to do anything with a roll.
Joel wasting no time. Gets that stone off. A little inside. Had a little awkward release, it looked like. But it looks like he's going to get this shot. Look at
Yeah.
that curl at the end.
They'll
Nice,
get a-
beautiful.
yeah, they'll get a
Derek
piece.
with the perfect sweep call to get them off right at the right time. Avoid that jam in the back. Beautiful call, beautiful shot. Great team shot right there.
Now that leaves natural born curlers looking at 4 here.
Same ice.
Zach seems to want to do a hit. Possibly attempt that long double on the one in the back that's between the 8 and 12 foot.
Yeah, and what do you like about that call right now?
Not much, to be quite honest. I think it's a little bit of just trying to remove stones to in an effort to mitigate damage. I think maybe a draw would be into the 4 foot would be a more appropriate call in this situation, at least for me.
Yeah, and right, faster than Austin, they're up 1 right now, correct? I know they don't have the score popped up, but that's who scored 1 in the last end, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so you're just really trying to mitigate like the risk here, I suppose, trying to prevent going down a ton of points.
Yeah.
And
Hitting there. So they did take it out, but they spilled their shooter out. So sure, they cut him down from 4 to 3, but that's still 3 against you rather than keeping your shot around.
The other thought too is, the center is wide open now for their hammerstone draw. So if Zach is confident with his draw weight here at his home club, that's the thinking there probably. Now, update on Shohei Ohtani. It appears to be a left wrist injury, and he's back in the locker room right now. What will this do to the Dodgers? You know what? Everyone else on that team has stepped up. Can Derek step up right now and keep his team crushing it in this game?
I'm going to say yes.
Out of his hand, no sweeping yet. Joel is keeping a close eye on it. The line looks good. How's the weight looking? It's coming down. It's coming down a lot now. That's a good sign. You want to stay above that T line right now.
I think they'll go towards the back of the house, but it'll still stay in play.
Yeah,
All
They're
right.
just behind the T line.
That's
not quite where you want it.
Not quite where you want it, but also not bad. Now it forces natural-born curlers to come in there and address it one way or the other, whether by freezing to it, trying to bump it back a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they're just playing the hit and roll under their yellow right here.
That's a pretty good call. I like it.
I like it. If you know the draw weight and confident with it, I do like the freeze a little bit more. But if you don't get it, then you're really giving up like a potential big end. So yeah, play the hit and roll here. If you get the hit right and rolled right under cover, forces Derek to throw another draw to the button. Then you play the hit on that for your skips deuce.
Exactly.
Nice
And
clean release
Shot
there.
from Zach coming through.
Looking good. No sweeping yet.
And they should need to do a
Sweeping
little
for
bit.
line. On-off is always what you want to see here. Here it's going to curl up nicely. It's not going to get the roll they wanted, but it's still going to get a good roll.
A good roll to the side. Okay.
I really like that. Not the best outcome, but it still has that really close jam opportunity. Derek's going to have to make a real clean hit here. You want to hit pretty much nose or anything to the right of nose.
Derek seems pretty sure of where he wants the broom for this one.
Yeah, wasting no time. He knows what he's doing.
And I'm not sure if it's just me, but it looks like Neil is about to fall asleep under that blanket in the back there.
I mean, wouldn't you right now?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks cozy.
Probably, if I'm being honest.
I do got blankets here, but if we put them on right now, we would fall asleep.
And we can't have that.
Exactly. Derek out here releasing the stone, sweeping right off the bat. Looked like he came out a little sideways, but it's okay. He didn't panic.
Yeah,
Jack,
that line
he's
looks
keeping
really
on the
good.
Sweep.
Yeah,
and
that's
just hit note. That's a perfect shot.
That's a
right
great
there.
shot.
Can't ask for much more than that. Derek seems a little disappointed.
I think he wanted a little bit more of a roll, but
I think so as well.
Considering how close that one was to the red one there between the 8 and the 12 foot, that jam opportunity, that was a pretty clean shot to be able to clean that out without messing up the rest of their stones.
Right. And yeah, with Derek, he's moved back to Canada, got away from all of the crap going on in America right now, and he's happy to be back in Canada because he gets to curl, like I think he said 3 or 4 times a week now.
Speaking from experience, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, Canadian dedicated ice. He's coming here. He's expecting everything in the world, getting those perfect hit and rolls. He demands perfection out of himself.
Don't we all?
I demand mediocrity out of myself.
How about adequacy? I can give you
You know,
adequacy.
because if you shoot for just mid-range attainable goals, you're a lot happier in life. If you strive for perfection, which I've done in the past, you get sad. You don't get a lot of sleep at night. You think about all the things that could have made you and we have Zach Stone coming down with the hammer shot. Oh, it looked like it picked.
Oh, no.
What a disaster.
Oh, no.
Can they get anything? Oh.
That's rough.
Oh, my gosh. Can we catch when it picked here? The hammer shot. Oh, it looked like it picked. Nope, because we were on the wrong camera angle. Oh, gee whiz. But look at our reaction. We knew when it happened.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a tough break.
It picked. And that's rough.
That's a real tough break. Especially, like, it's always a tough break to give up for, but especially when something like that happens and you had a shot to at least take your one out of that.
Yeah, and here comes Jackie at the start of the next end. What was that, a score of 4 or 5, was it?
I believe it was 4.
Okay. Down 5 after 2. At least it's early, if, that was a fluke. Yeah. That was a fluke thing. Unfortunate timing for a pick.
Yeah, and, it is early. It was only the second end, so if you are going to give up a bigger end, you might as well do it early in the game so you have the rest of the time to get back into it.
Yeah, and what's crushing about that is we were talking about what their strategy was in that end, and, instead of drawing stones in, they're trying to reduce the amount of reds in play, knowing that they had a hammer for that last shot draw, and it played out exactly how he had it planned, and then you have that pick, and it's just one of those things where, you never expect that to happen, and then it happens.
Yeah, you never plan for a pick. It's always a surprise and never a welcome one.
Now, do you think Neil is awake back there?
Now I don't think so. I saw him moving a little bit earlier. Adam was sitting next to him for a minute. They were having a chat, but he looks very comfy, and I probably would fall asleep if I was in his position.
Yeah, I would not blame him one iota if he was. Oh, wait. We are getting some head movement. He has awoken. Adam has brought him beer. We all wake up when we know beer is near.
Yep. Beer is one thing that is worth disturbing a sleeping person for.
When beer is near, my eyes are clear. That's what they say.
Is that what they say?
That is what they say. Don't question it, Ryan.
Okay.
Zach calling the come around underneath all of those guards. I wish we had some and had been drinking some all day, but we have just been drinking waters.
Yes, because...
And cider.
And cider. Dixon's, to be exact.
Dixon cider. One of the best ciders that you can enjoy. Dixon cider.
Everybody loves Dixon cider.
And now Derek going to be trying to be the first to get to the top of the 4-foot here, undercover.
Got a nice draw port here.
And, I might be biased, but Peter Johns wearing the Dodgers jersey, we all know he's going to make this shot.
He's dialed in.
I just really hope that no one's told him about the Shohei Ohtani injury that could really get in his head and turn this game around for the worse.
The more you mention it, the more likely it is to make its way onto the ice. That is a very good draw from Peter.
A little deep, but it's undercover. You can never be upset with that. Zach, with a smart play, going to clear out these centers. Get some of that junk away. The risk here, though, is that you sit You sit your shot right. You double him out, but you sit in the center still.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a concern. Hopefully he hits it just right. He's looking really
Looking
good. Yeah, that's good.
That is
I would
good.
take that.
Yep. That does open it up. Now Derek's looking at drawing another to the top of the 4-foot.
I think that's the right call. I know some people would like to put up that center guard, but be aggressive. Get stones in the house. You're up 5.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like to sit back and rest on the laurels when you have a lead. I think you should still attack like you're behind and try and get as many points as you can.
Yeah. Getting a nice clean going. All these people, they definitely saw that pick earlier in the game. They're going to be extra cautious here. This is the second game after a scrape, so you can't be too certain how clean the ice is going to be. Nice sweep there, and you still get the center guard. I mean, that's the error right there.
Yeah, that's kind of the audible. Is like, well, we'll call the draw to the top of the 4-foot. If it ends up being light, we still have the guard, which is perfectly fine. And now, natural-born curlers are going to need to use another stone to clear out a couple more red rocks to try and get at that red stone at the back of the 4-foot.
It's hard to tell exactly what happened there.
That looks like it just curled a little more than they wanted, so they got a good chunk of that red. Managed to knock it out, but didn't get much of a roll to separate and get that other red one out of the way. And then now their shot rock is blocking up the center as well.
Yeah.
Potentially a run back opportunity. It's a little bit of a longer one, but
And I like this call Derek's calling, the tap back on your red. The only error I see here is if a stone inside. But Joel, club national player, he knows not to throw that far inside.
it's almost like he's done this before.
And we're getting a sweep for Curl coming in. It's looking really good. What a shot call. What an execution. Great sweep.
That looks really good.
Really good.
Very nice run back for 2 to sit 2 for the Reds.
Of course,
Stones.
a little deeper than they wanted. Derek demands perfection from his team. I'm not sure if he got it there. He is looking at the ground for better shots, but if I'm him, I'd be ecstatic for what his team just gave him. Now, Zach, going to use that backing here. You can call a little bit heavier weight of a tap back here, knowing you have that backing. If they get this here, they're going to be set up really good. A little inside, I think, on that release.
That's what it looks like. That's why the sweepers seem to be on it right away.
Zach knows it too.
I think that's over curled already.
It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, that's tough.
Really tough. Derek, no mercy, knows where to put the stone. Going to try and draw right under that yellow, prevent the run back, sit for 3. Make it real tough for Zach to deal with this end. Joel, another nice clean release.
This one's going to be close.
Oh,
that one's
are they
over
going to
curled
do the
as
tap
well.
for them? Oh, Joel. Okay,
Well,
just did not have the weight to it,
Yes.
so he got away with
He
it.
got away with it there. He didn't tap the yellow one into the house for them. But it did take away any potential run back for them. So now Zach is going to call the draw there.
I would be calling the paint right now, but draw also works. Very similar shots.
Very, very similar, I'm sure.
And he is looking to get a little redemption after his last shot, and I don't know if he's going to get it. Is it going to curl enough?
It's going to curl a little. They're going to get a piece of
How's
something.
it looking? They made contact. They sat for shot. What a shot. And that's really tough to take out. I don't think you can cross nose. Derek's calling just nose on this.
That's going to be difficult to...
What do you call? Hack weight or bumper weight on this?
I did not see...
Just nose
Let's
on
see.
this.
What do you call That's going to be difficult.
We missed it. That's all right.
That's all right.
Derek is locked in, wasting no time. Nice release. Nice positive. Keeps that stone from curling just a little bit longer.
They got Peter on the whole way.
What a
hold the
sweep.
line.
He's doing this for Shohei Ohtani right now.
Looking really good. Are they going to go?
What a great shot. Derek
Did they move it enough? That's close.
No, I think they got it. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I think yellow might still be shot.
They might still be. Oh my god! I'm just switching between the different houses. Oh my gosh! It's been a long day, guys. The breakfast burritos came late. We did not get the information to our associate producer to get the breakfast burritos on time this morning. That was on that was our fault, not his. He did come in clutch with the snackies earlier.
That's true.
Snackies and the refill on beer. Now, in the same vein, can Zach come in clutch and get his team a deuce? It's going to be a tough shot here. You can definitely get it, though.
This is his first.
You just got to get enough. Can you get just inside of that with maybe like a hack weight? Just inside nose on that red. Not even hack weight, like back line weight is what I would like, but it looks like too little ice for that.
That's tricky. Oh, that's not going to curl enough. Well, he might have some kind of...
Oh, it really breaks hard here. At the very least, they might be able to set something up for his hammer shot.
Okay. It settles in at about the middle of the 12-foot, and you could probably work with it for your hammer shot to do something with that top red in the 4-foot, but it's not going to be an easy shot.
No.
Now Derek and Joel are discussing what they want to do with their final stone of this end.
Main thing you want to do here is not help out the other team in any way. You don't want to get too crazy. You want to call a low-risk shot here. Any shot that natural-born curlers are going to make is gonna be a tough one here.
And it seems like this is this is a good call. They're going to play on the left side where they have more of their rocks, so more opportunities. If they're going to move anything into the house, might as well be one of their own.
Probably looking at tapping back that center red there on the left.
I think so.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Locked in. Good release on this stone.
Peter sweeping to keep the line.
He is sweeping with some
And
fury
this is
here.
looking really good. If you can hold it a little longer.
Oh, just a little
That's
bit of
gonna be-
overcurl, but you might get a good little tick here.
No, good tick. Oh, and it comes in. All right.
No, that's fine. You know, it's what we were saying. You don't want to do anything crazy, low risk.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
need to do anything. Yeah.
You didn't make it worse for yourself. You didn't leave them an easier shot than they had before.
Yeah.
They're taking a look at how they want to try and manufacture something out of this. Their vice is discussing running their yellow from the 12-foot back onto the red in the 4-foot. Zach doesn't seem too pleased with his options, but
No. After that pick in the last end, it's a little demoralizing.
definitely.
It gets in your head so much. Is this stone going to pick two? Watch, he's going to clean this stone extra heavy here. All right, no, he's just going to lightly pet it. But that's all right, you know. That means it's not in his head. He's not worried about another pick.
He's just
off
ready
to
to
the
go.
races, no hesitation, releasing that stone, looking good, sweeping right out of his hand.
It's gonna.
He's yelling at
curl.
him. He's saying, "Please, please, please."
Is it gonna make it?
Is it?
through?
Oh, it's so close. He knows
No,
it's
it
chipping.
isn't. Very, very close.
Tough break. They're going to take another look at these two stones in the house.
It's very close. I think it's
I
yellow.
think it's yellow.
I think it
as
was one
well.
yellow. It seems like maybe that's what they've agreed on.
Yep.
Yep, and it was yellow. That's a tough break though to only get one after an end like that.
Yeah, but you know what? Cut the deficit down to 4. You still have, hopefully, 5 more ends, maybe 4 more ends. Plenty of time to do some work here.
Yeah, it's still in the first half of the game, so a lot of time to make up the ground.
Same shot for 2. Same. You sweep harder this time.
And Zach calling for a center guard for their first stone of the 4th end.
All right, halfback, come on. You got it.
Let's see here.
And it looks like this one's going to be coming into the house a little deep.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl. All right, hard. Light.
Derek has chosen to immediately attack this and take that yellow stone out.
Are you sure?
Here's Jackie delivering the hit.
Hack. Yes.
Looks like it's going to get it.
She'll get it. She'll probably roll the shooter out.
Yeah, that weight is going to roll out, which they're okay with.
Yeah.
Keep it nice and clean.
And then we're going to have another attempt at the center guard.
Yes, line. Ball. Girl. Girl.
This one's coming in. Looks like it's going to be a bit heavy again.
It works.
All right. My mouse was dying. I had to get a cable for my producer. We are back in business now. Look at me. I can make this appear now.
Well, so it didn't end up going into the house, but it's also more of a corner guard than a center guard.
Yeah, it's something that Derek's team cannot take out right now.
So they're just going to draw around it.
And right now we are getting word that Justin McBride will be playing in the 1v2 game tomorrow at 11:45 against Team Lecter. That's going to be a
Ooh.
really good game.
That would be a good game.
That's two teams that are both family, It's going to be family versus family. Whoever loses, they're going to probably never speak to each other again. The families are going to fall apart, and it's going to be a disaster, very depressing. But the winners, it'll bring them together even closer. It'll mean everything to them. You know, this is the first time this Death by Numbers Bonspiel, hosted by Orange County Curling, has ever been played. And Justin, you know him. He's got to have it. It's going to be a really exciting game. Can he do it? We'll find out tomorrow during the 11:45 a.m. draw.
That's right. The stakes couldn't be higher.
Or we could find a different game to watch. I mean, we could just assume, that he's going to win and just go watch something else.
No, I want to watch the game that's going to destroy some families.
Okay, if you insist. No, that it will be the game that we will be covering. We are being demanded by Shiloh Blacksher right now to cover that game. We are contractually obligated.
I didn't sign anything.
Neither did I. So, but that's what my producer tells me.
So I think it's past Neil's bedtime as he's decided to leave the comfy chair. Maybe to...
Yeah, Adam is looking at where Neil went. He is very concerned about him.
Because why would you leave that comfy chair and blanket willingly?
I have
don't know.
no idea. It is Las Vegas. Someone better make sure he doesn't wander too far.
That's true. You can't leave somebody unsupervised in Las Vegas.
Yeah. But if he does wander off to the Tuscany, they will take care of you no matter how drunk you get.
As long as you're respectful.
Exactly. That's what I have heard before. Some fun stuff happens down at the Tuscany on Flamingo Boulevard or something.
It's around there.
Yeah, something.
It's behind the Grand Vacations.
Now we got a big sweep going here from the Natural Born Curlers.
Looks like Zach is attempting the hit here. Ooh, and is that going to pull up light? It sure is. Derek knows he wants to call for the draw to the outside there, behind that cover.
I like the call here. It's still too early in the game to just keep everything clear and start blowing stuff up.
Agreed.
You want to get a steal here. If you get a steal here, you can start being really aggressive with those takeouts. Right here, or actually not a steal. If they score one or two with the hammer, that's what they're looking for right now. Zach right now, if he can get a steal of one or two, he's right back in this game. Going to put a lot of pressure on Derek.
Well, that's a pretty good draw from Peter there.
You wanted it to be either a little bit heavier, a little bit more narrow, just to get a little bit more buried. Zach is calling the hack weight hit. He doesn't want to throw it too heavy. He wants to stick around. I don't know how this ice is playing, but I feel like at hack weight you want to give it a little bit more ice, or maybe he just knows that this player throws a little bit heavier on his hack. Looks a little inside.
It seems a little heavy too.
Looks a little inside, but the weight seems up enough that they're staying off of it. It's just not curling. They're gonna chip it out, but they're
tiny
gonna
piece.
roll themselves.
Yeah, they're all the way out too.
That's a tough one.
Oh, and I don't know if it even got all the way out. I think that one might still be a biter.
Lordy. Yeah, and Derek's looking if that stone is a biter on the edge. They're sitting 2 or 3, depending on if that stone is a biter there on the edge. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think? It's not even showing up on our overhead cam. I can adjust that. Let's see what Joel's throwing here.
Based on how this lens looks, I think it's a biter, but just barely. But we'll see if it comes into play.
Yep, all the way. Line, guys, line. We're losing it. Nope.
Joel's draw's looking pretty good.
Let's draw in right here.
Joel's draw's looking a little heavy.
Chris.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're still sitting 3 or 4.
3 or 4 at least. I still say 4.
Let's take a look here. Oh, it's so close. I know from this camera angle, I think it is probably 4. I know you can see some white here, but
It does have a little bit of that fisheye.
yeah, and the camera's off to the center, As somebody with a full-on film degree, I'm going to say with the camera angles of it, that's a strong maybe it's counting.
All
A
right.
strong maybe.
I like a strong maybe.
Our producer is saying, oh my gosh, what a hit. Oh, I thought they were going to double that out. That was so close.
That was very close.
Yeah. Now, there is an important update we have here. It looks like Neil just went to go get snackies. He is back. He is alive. Someone went and wrangled him, gave him some snackies. He is back.
Now
He is chilling.
he's back in the comfort of the chair and the blanket.
And with
Good-
that,
and good for
Joel
him.
is throwing his second stone of this end. He looks very confused. Very confused.
I think he just looks like that all the time.
You know, Joel is a wonderful person.
I mean, I don't mean any shade by that. I'm constantly confused, so
Nice draw there, though. I
that
don't
was
know.
a very good draw.
Yeah, I was a little confused with his reaction, but, we're looking really good right now.
Breaking news, the Dodgers have won Game 2 of the World Series.
Oh, my gosh.
The New York Yankees are a trash baseball team, and they should just forfeit the rest.
And that's coming from a Padres fan who lost to the Dodgers.
I know. So that should mean something.
That means everything.
I'm not bitter that the last time the Padres did make it to the World Series, they got swept out by the New York Yankees. So anytime the Yankees can lose is a good day for me.
There you go. All right, now Zach still has a good opportunity to here. Looking at doing just a hit here, roll under their cover. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen a draw be under those two reds. Oh, they're gonna get a nice too much of a roll. Let's see. Let's go to the overhead. Is they gonna stick around for shot? I think they will. Okay,
It
well
does
that's
stick
good.
around for shot, but it is
Derek
wide
already has
open.
the broom. I don't even know if that stone stopped before he put down the broom.
No.
That was incredible. Has the broom down, skating back to take it out. Do you think he rushed it, or do you think he's just that confident knowing where it is?
I think he's that confident.
With how he's been playing this game, I agree with you.
It's been a solid performance all around from this team in this game. I think he knows what he wants, and he's just ready to get after it.
Yeah. He knows the team he has. He has a great line caller, great sweepers. Releases it.
Here's his
Nice
first.
and beautiful release. Jackie on the sweep to keep it straight. Can she hold it straight? She's
Yes,
going to
she
get
can.
it at least a piece. Will
That's
she
good.
stick for another shot? I think she will. They will.
They do.
Great shot. Great sweep. Derek,
Well executed.
not pleased. He demands perfection. He wanted a little bit more of a roll.
He did want some roll under that cover there, but
And, I respect the heck out of that. We've both played with him a lot. He demands perfection. He will let you know.
he will.
And he's usually right.
Usually.
And right there, he wanted more. But it was good enough. Zach looking to score one here, playing the hit and roll. Oh, Zach. Oh, he's hanging his head already.
No. He
knows
he doesn't
it's
feel good about
disaster.
that one. Oh no.
Is he going to get anything?
Maybe some
redeem?
lucky deflection here? No.
Is he going to... Oh, that's hard to watch. You never want to
That's
see
tough.
somebody hang their head that immediate. And I forgot that wasn't even hammer. This is unfortunate. But Derek, he's putting his foot to the throat right now. He doesn't even care. He's saying, "Hey Zach, we both left Orange County in the Hollywood area, but I'm going to show you that I went to the better place of Canada to learn how to curl better."
That's right.
Zach-
What do you know about curling in Las Vegas?
Zach knew where to move to have way more fun. partying in Las Vegas. He knows all of his friends are eventually going to fly out there. It's a debate of who moved to the better location.
I would take Vegas over Toronto. Just saying.
And Derek is off with his hammer shot, looking to score 4 to 5 points here.
He's going for the
Oh,
jugular.
no. This is not what he wanted. I don't think it's going to hurt him too much, though. They're still going to score 1.
Oh, the opportunity for
Wow.
the opportunity to put this game almost on ice this early, but
Zach is smiling. He's saying, I was about to shake hands. You only scored 1. I'm staying in it.
We're gonna
This
go
is
play
my
another.
home. Look at him chirping, saying some stuff in Derek's ear. He's saying, you ain't anything. I got you.
Derek is not having it. Derek is all business.
Derek is focused. He is telling his team perfection. He is saying right here, center line, I will take nothing less, nothing more, right here on the center line. Zach sees the tension in his opponents right now,
He's going to try and capitalize on
and he's
it.
going to capitalize. Jackie throwing, doesn't look too excited about it. It looks like it's going to be a good stone, but will be the perfection that Derek demands.
She's got some good sweepers here. It won't be the perfection Derek demands, but
Oh my gosh, will Jackie be doing another shot on Malort? No. Her sweepers saved her this time. She only has to do 1 shot on Malort from earlier. From
earlier.
Yeah, not from this game.
and it looks like Zach settled on. Oh no, he changed his mind. He wants to do a corner guard behind that red stone. It looked like he was initially calling for a corner guard on the left side,
a
but
double corner. I would even be happy with biting the 12-foot as long as you're undercover.
and this one is curling really well. It might take the red.
Oh, it's going to be really close. I think it's on the red right now.
Oh, and they just barely take it. And are they going to spill into the house?
Interesting. I don't know. I think I might have wanted to get off of that sweep.
And they do come into
They
the house.
do.
I
Derek-
think I would have left it as a guard.
Yeah, that's what I would have done as well. You know Derek's going to be calling the hit here.
Mm-hmm.
No hesitation. Again, I don't even know if that stone came to rest. And that's somebody that's playing a little bit of the mind games, too. You know, this is a mental game. And, little things like that really get into your opponent's head.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect it.
Yeah, you do have to play the mind games a little bit, and being that confident in your shot call that you're going to get out there even before the stone stops moving can throw the opposing skip off his game a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you do that. You're not even thinking what's the 100% right shot, which this is. It's just I'm going to get out there. I'm going to put the pressure on as quick as possible.
And not only do they take out that yellow stone, they manage to sit around on the 12-foot there with a biter, adding a little extra pressure because now they are sitting one.
Oh, that's some good water. Now Zach
water.
looking to get a stone under that red.
Looks like it may have been a little wide.
It's curling nicely right now, though. Trying to get it to curl some more.
Yeah,
If
need
they
to
got the
sweep.
weight to it, it's not a bad stone at
need to
all.
sweep
Just
all
get a
the
biter. That's all
way.
you need. You just need to bite it a little bit. Right there, so
Very close.
But you know what? You know what I would do with that on my last stone? I would split them. In.
Yes, you would.
Justin McBride and his team would say it would never be there. But you know what?
They would.
I played a split against him one time.
I think I remember that split.
Were you there for that one?
I think so.
Yeah. You were, yeah. And we made it. And he was devastated. He could not believe he let us score a split on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to break, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah, we don't got to talk about the second half of that game.
We don't.
No. No. One team scored a lot of points and won, and you know
The other
that's the
team
way
did- and the
that's
other
the
team
way the
didn't.
history books are written.
Yep. Zach is gonna call for the draw. I don't know. Do you think that's enough ice? It seems like it's been curling pretty well on this side.
Whoa, he's moving the broom out. Oh no, that's because he threw wide. And I think that's what the person throwing thought. He was like, you know what, it needs to be a little wider. And look at
Because
that.
look at this.
Look at
It's
that.
not even gonna make it even from there.
You know what? I am very confused at what just happened. Are they going to get the tap on the yellow? That would have been incredible.
That was a tap. It wasn't a
You know
good
what?
tap.
I've seen a lot of shots in curling, and you know what? That was definitely one of the shots I've seen.
Agreed.
Derek calling the draw to, what was that, top of the 4-foot?
Yeah.
Yeah. As our associate producer is letting us know, just reminding us that not only would we call the split on that stone if we had the opportunity, we would also do it for an 8-ender, which we did one time.
We did do that one
Yeah.
time.
You know, I don't want to brag or anything. It's just our associate producer said, hey, you know, you got to bring it up if you're going to talk about splits into the house. You know. Yeah.
Well, you know, he was part of that game, so he wants his credit too.
And you know what? We are the only people that will ever do it on that ice because that ice rink is now more or less defunct. We no longer curl there. We are the only and last team to score an 8-ender there.
The first and last.
R.I.P. Westminster. So now Zach is looking at doing something.
And Peter had a great opportunity to draw with his one, and it just didn't make it to the house. It was just a hair too light.
And, you know, I think he's just a little too excited. See, he's checking his phone back there. He knows that the Dodgers won, but he's also seeing that Shohei Ohtani was injured in the game. He is both excited and devastated. I don't know what that does to a man's psyche.
The Dodgers have won, but at what cost?
And if you look over at him, you could see him referencing the broken arm with the left hand when he's talking to Adam and Neil.
Well, that was a nice angle raise there
Yeah.
from Natural Born Curlers. They get their Yellowstone angle raised right into the 4-foot, sitting for shot. Derek sees it and wants to attack it immediately.
And Joel, again, beautiful release, nice and clean. Doesn't give it that positive, but it's so clean. And as long as you know how to broom for him, it's beautiful, predictable, amazing.
And as long as he can deliver stones like that,
you know what?
I take it back.
He does not look happy with that. He
Oh.
is devastated. He is heartbroken. He does not know how he's going to explain this to his family.
I thought he had that made all day long, and it curled just enough to where they wreck on their red one at the top.
And this is the tension we're talking about. Derek Pamkoff rightfully demands perfection from his team, and it got into Joel's head right there, who's like, I made a shot. It was not perfection. He knew he had to make perfection, and he didn't. Gets in your head.
It does. Now you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the game. Are you going to have a good time broom stacking? Is your skip going to chew you out for not delivering the perfection demanded of you?
Derek would not chew his team out. He leaves it there on the ice. He leaves it on the ice. That's the kind of player he is. He leaves it on the ice. After he gets off the ice, it's all about broom stacking. All about broom stacking.
It's a good way to be.
After the game, I think they're going to be buying the beers. Maybe it's too early to call it.
Maybe. It is only the fifth end.
Oh,
That's rough.
if they had made that, they would have been sitting really good.
That's rough. That flashed
Derek, very animated, trying to figure out what to do with this shot. I think he's saying, hey, let's make this. If we clear the guard up top, not a big deal. It opens it up for my last 2 shots. Jackie doing a little dance. That's for good luck. She's showing that she is 100% able, recovered from her surgeries, and she is crushing it out there. On the sweep.
Hold the line. Get this.
She's
made.
been crushing it on the sweeps. I think every time she's been sweeping for line, they've made the shot, which they do again here with a nice little roll. They wanted a little bit more.
Yeah, they would have liked a little bit more roll to be under that yellow guard, but not going to be mad at taking out an opponent's stone.
No, not at all.
Now the choice is clear for Zach's next shot here.
Talk about no hesitation. They had 0 hesitation on that. Oh, maybe they should have thought about it for an extra second. I don't know.
Oh, no, and that was wide.
Unfortunate.
That's a rough bounce. Now Derek and Joel are taking a look at it, and they're going to settle on putting up a guard to protect their shot stone in the center.
All right. I like the call. Derek sees something on the ice.
Very
He has
vigilant.
picked it up, put it in his pocket to save for later.
Very vigilant.
Do you think he might be saving it for later? Drop it on the ice when he needs it the most. I don't know.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
At least in this game, he'll
I was
be on
just going to
camera.
say he's vigilant. He remembered the pick that happened earlier, and he doesn't want to see that happen again.
Exactly.
Just
Never mind.
saying.
I was not gonna say that maybe he placed that pick earlier that made him. I'm not gonna say it.
You're not going to say it.
I did not say it.
No, you didn't say
No.
it. You said you weren't going to say it.
I do not expect him to ever do anything like that. This stone is coming in. It looks like a really good guard weight. Is it gonna stay on the line that they want it to stay on? You got a good
It's
sweep
looking
going.
really good. It's looking really good.
Just a little bit further.
Keep
They're
going
trying to
a
sweep.
little more.
Oh, what a beautiful shot!
That's a great
What
shot.
a beautiful shot.
That's a great shot. Now, what do you do if you are natural-born curlers?
Probably throw the stone and then go home and cry.
That's depressing.
And it's not their fault. It's straight up not their fault. You know, you have that bad pick after you game planned for a great end. I love the strategy of it. You get that bad pick that just puts you behind, and then you're trying to have to play a little bit more aggressive to try to make up those points. And it's so tough, especially against a team like Faster Than Austin. I cannot believe I'm giving them praise right now with a team name like that. I don't know who this Austin is they're talking about.
I don't either.
Earlier, I thought that they were talking about me. During the break, we got news that it was not about me. It was about a different Austin that goes to another school.
In Canada?
Exactly. And so it was not about me. Apparently, there is another Austin that is really slow. And they're like, we didn't even think that you would think it would be about you because you got the average time of the 5K that you did not train for.
Yes.
So obviously, it is not you.
Yeah, it
now
couldn't
this stone
possibly
is
be.
coming down. It's looking really good. Is it going to get by the guard?
No, it
does not get by
isn't.
the guard. Oh, that is just hard to watch. Derek has one more stone. Zach has one more stone.
That's tough. It's just the tiny misses in this game are making all the difference.
And it's tough too, you know, like we talk about the home ice advantage a lot of the time. Sometimes like that home ice advantage goes away during a Bonspiel because there's so much more game playing on it. There's, you know, this is the second game of a scrape. Maybe they're used to playing in draws that is right after a scrape. You know, there's a lot of different variables where, yeah, it's your home ice, but it changes so much. Sometimes you're playing at different times. You're not used to the temperature changes in the weather. And Derek is off and away with his last stone of this end, trying to prevent Zach from getting getting a point here.
Gonna draw this one in for fourth shot.
Oh my God, there are bombs going off in my neighborhood. Holy shit, that was the firework was so close.
They're celebrating the Dodgers win.
Only like 2 hours late. It's all right.
Hey, you should go to the hood when the Dodgers win. There's so many fireworks.
And, you know, Derek didn't get exactly where he wanted to, but that's really such a great shot still.
It is a good result.
I think
Yeah, it
Zach's
blocks off the draw path for them.
I think Zach's looking... Oh. Pino is coming out to suggest a shot. I really like that hit and roll off of the... Oh, maybe he's not there. You know, I thought this hit and roll off of that red on the right side was going to be there, but it's just not there.
No, this is tough situation for natural born curlers. They don't have a lot of great options. I don't think they have any great options. They don't have many options, period.
But you know what? It looks like they found a call that they like, and they're going for it. I think what they are going for is that hit and roll to the button. It's not the hit and roll double. Maybe I was looking at it too hard. I was thinking about the hit and roll double to get the double takeout balloon, but the hit and roll to the button.
The hit and roll the button will work.
I think that's the best shot they have right now. That is what they're calling. They're discussing how they want to get there.
And even if they get just one here after the fifth end, you're still in it. Game's not over.
In it. Yeah. Down 4 with 3 to 4 in.
Well, if they get the one.
1 to 2 ends left.
Yeah.
Right?
1 to 2 ends left.
I was thinking about 10 in games that are played,
yeah.
You know, in certain world competitions.
Yeah, that's right. This is a club Bonspiel. There's only 8 ends if you have time.
They could have done 10 in games here. Instead, they elected for 5 games per team, which I like so much more.
Yes.
It would be absolutely insane to do 10 in games at Bonspiels at this level.
Right.
And it looks like they're gonna maybe.
Will they roll enough?
Oh my God.
Will they roll enough? No.
Oh, what a beautiful shot, Zach.
Very, very good try.
Don't even
very
be
close.
disappointed by that. You had that. That was right there. Such a good shot call. Almost got the roll.
Very, very
And
close.
most importantly, Neil is still a trooper. He is sitting back there. He is awake. His buddy Adam has abandoned him.
Or has he gone to get him a refreshment?
Or more snackies.
Or more snackies.
We do not know.
All I know is that I want to be like Neil. That looks so comfy.
Oh, he is looking over. Do you think that means that Adam is coming?
It's possible.
Oh, we knew it.
Called it.
We knew it.
Called
we
it.
saw that coming a mile away. We know what's going on here at all times.
Yeah, but there's a very noticeable lack of snackies.
You know, he did not bring anything. It's kind of a disappointment, you know. It's like, oh, what else you got going on, Adam? Helping run a Bonspiel? It's like, come on.
Like it's hard?
Right? We set up a whole live stream in like a couple days.
Yeah.
That's like running a Bonspiel, right?
Totally.
Exactly.
It's a 1-to-1 comparison.
We got to figure out schedules that other people put together.
Yeah. we got to tap into live video feeds that other people put together.
We got to be there for every draw, just like Shiloh's got to be. You know, it's like, what is the difference, really?
We got to drink beer like all the curlers do.
We would never. We're drinking waters over here.
I mean, you can tell whatever lies you want to. Oh, that's right. We're not drinking beer. We're drinking cider.
Yeah, and that is non-alcoholic ciders, okay?
Yeah, it's like Martinelli's, but better because it's Dixon's.
Oh my God! Look at this shot. It didn't quite go the way they wanted to, but it was a shot.
It was a shot. So we've got 2 guards. Derek now calling for the draw. And here comes the Jackie's second.
Jackie, I love her delivery there with the stabilizer. She puts both hands on it to get a low look to see if she's made the shot or not. And she always knows, oh my God, there's only one sweeper out there. What has happened to Joel? Is Joel okay? Did he go the way of Shohei Ohtani?
Uh-oh.
Did he go out to use the restroom? Did he go to get more libations?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. We are getting boots on the ground to give us more information as we speak.
He's back.
Joel is back. Oh my gosh. I think it's kind of, you know what it is?
What is it?
Each time we've said somebody's name 3 times, they've shown up. It's kind of like Beetlejuice. Don't you say it any more times. I've already said it once. I'm not going to say Beetlejuice again.
I won't risk it.
Because if I say that word one more time, you don't know what's going to happen. Did you see that the second movie of the word I just said?
No, I haven't even seen the first one.
Pretty good.
Are you? Is it really? That's knowing what I know about you, that seems right. That doesn't seem surprising at all.
Now, one thing in that movie that does not make sense is, in both of them, is that they never explain why they say his name the way it is, because it's spelled Beetlegeist, like the star, but they say it Beetlejuice. I think I've said enough words in between where I did not say it 3 times in a row.
No, don't.
No, it's all right.
The title of the movie is spelled Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movie, they spell it like the
It's
star.
spelled differently in both of the movies, and it's never explained.
Interesting.
Oh, we should have got your audio in here. I'm sorry, Taylor.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but you know what? Speaking of Beetlejuice and saying people's names 3 times, let's help Zach out and say Shot Rock, Shot Rock, Shot Rock. And then right now, we are going to get Shot Rock out of Zach's team. They are sweeping
Hold
for
the
it.
line, hold the line.
We know they got it.
Line.
They are going to hold the line, and they are going to be Shot Rock.
Plan
Anyways,
B,
I will be
plan
right
B,
back.
plan
I got to use the restroom. I cannot deal with this kind of embarrassment. I'm out of here. I'll be right back.
That was aggressive. That was odd. Anyway. Yeah. I mean. And so here we've got Derek calling for top of the house draw to block any kind of draw path for natural born curlers in their next shot. They're looking pretty good. Faster than Austin is. They're sitting 3 at the moment. If they get this right, they'll be sitting 4, with not a whole lot of options left for the natural born curlers. Peter's draw is looks like it's going to curl into that yellow one a little bit more than they would like. And it ends up being a guard. Zach is looking at clearing out those 2. The double does look pretty enticing, and that's what he's calling. As they get ready. Here comes the shot. Looks like it's a bit wide. But it does look like it's curling back. Is it going to go enough? I don't think it's going to get quite enough. They'll get the one, and they do just miss the one in the 4-foot. Oh, that's very, very close. Now Derek taking a look at the situation. Seems to want another guard. Yep. High guard to block any potential draw or run back.
Did they make that double takeout?
No, they didn't, but it was very close.
Dang.
They missed the red one on the 4-foot by that much.
By that much.
Missed
huh?
it by that much. I'm not old enough to say that, but exactly.
Right on. So Joel off with this shot.
It's like I shouldn't be old enough to know that, but I do.
It looks like great weight to get a guard up on their shot stone.
Wait, the call was for a guard. Looks like they'll get it.
Looks like they're gonna get it. Stay off of it. Oh, it's fine. Oh my God, Jackie out there doing a little extra sweeping.
That's a really great guard. It's a little deeper than what Derek had called for, but that will do just fine. Now Zach and the natural born curlers have really no option other than to do the draw over here.
He looks pretty content with that shot. Sweeping now in the second half of the ice.
Gotta make sure to get around. Gotta make sure. Oh, they're not gonna make it.
My gosh, this is. Come on, get something out of it.
Oh, and that's gonna stay just out of the house.
Gosh. Now let's get a live reaction from the fans in the stands. They are going crazy back there. Derek is letting us know that they are going wild back there.
Adam is nodding in agreement, and Neil is
Comfier
than
ever.
Yeah, no movement, no indication of emotion, only comfy.
You know, so it does seem like that blanket is a communal blanket. And I'm wondering why they do not have a sponsorship yet for that blanket for the club. That everyone should be buying. I want to buy one of those blankets right now.
Yeah, they should have them with CurlVegas branding on them. I would love to get one.
CurlVegas, curling, USA curling,
Anything.
OC curling,
Yeah. We should
Hollywood curling,
blankets.
Canadian curling,
Blankets. That's the way.
Olympic curling. All of these work for blankets.
They do.
It's really a blanket statement.
It really is. And it's a shame that you can't get any of these blankets covered by this blanket statement.
It really is a shame. I have a blanket check written for one of those blankets.
It's ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Somebody take my money.
See, if you guys are wondering, our producer has left the building. She is not here to interrupt and stop the puns from coming in. We are now going to blanket the whole area with puns. This stream is just blanketed in puns now.
There's no more adult supervision. We're doing what we want.
Help, help. I need an adult.
No, that's no fun.
Dude, you're fucking like almost 40 years old and married. You're kind of an adult now. You're close.
Don't remind me.
You're close.
Stop it.
You're almost there, Ryan.
Don't remind me.
Derek, so quick with the calls. I didn't even see what it is. I would assume it's just a draw.
I'm going to assume it's a draw and guard somewhere in that path there.
Hey,
Line line. Line hard.
a guard is a draw.
Oh, crap. She heard us.
Oh, shit. Our producer's back. She was listening from inside. She did not bring us shots. We thought she was getting us shots for these shot rocks.
Top 12.
It's fine. I don't.
Ryan. No, Ryan will take one. I don't know if he will drink it or if I will drink it. But we just need shots of water. Shots of water. Coming right up.
Shots of water.
Hey, Chris. We gotta hit this one hard.
That was a
All
guard.
right. That was a guard?
Still have the run back on the yellow there.
That run back does look enticing.
Zach's throwing his arm up saying, I don't care. Just put it down. I'll throw it. We'll hit it. Changing it up a little bit.
You'll bake it.
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
His hat. He's wearing a brimless ball cap that he's wearing backwards.
I noticed. I was thinking, okay, I wonder what hat he's wearing, and then he turned around and it doesn't even have a brim.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Line.
It is
Has he-
hilarious.
Line
Has he
hard.
always worn a brimless hat?
So I think this was started. I could be corrected if they want to call in right now. I believe David started this brimless ball cap trend.
Really?
I believe he was. It could have been Zach. They were playing together when I started noticing them wearing it. Again, we might get a call in to see where the brimless ball cap originated from.
Oh, and it's going to end up being a draw for Zach here, and that is shot rock for
That is
natural
shot
born
rock,
curlers,
and with
very well executed.
With shot rock comes with us taking a drink with our producer
Of water.
live on frozen camera. For some reason, their cam is not working. Probably because I unplugged it. We are going to be plugging it right back in like nothing ever happened. We are a professional live stream. Our sponsors might be calling us right now with pure embarrassment. We're going to transition back and wait because we got to watch Derek Pamkoff throwing this stone.
On board, wait.
That's right. This is his last stone of the end.
Potentially last stone of the game. Depends where it ends up.
Very much depends. And that ticks off one of the reds. It's going to go towards the front of the house. Not enough to change anything.
And now I am scooting over. Ryan is scooting over. Our producer is joining us on camera to do a shot of water for these shot stones.
Hey.
See, I had no reaction because that was pure water. Nothing to see here. Zach is contemplating what to do here on this shot right now. He is smiling. He's having a good time.
That's one of those. Look at this setup. What are you supposed to do with this?
He's chirping. He's saying, I got it. I got it. We're right back in this game.
I mean,
you have no doubt. We're already sitting shot. Let's sit two shots right now.
I mean, he made it before.
And, let me try this water a little bit more. That is water. Zach is looking at scoring 2 here. If he scores 2, is he back in this game?
Yes.
Right. With that
Yes.
long delay, it depends if they get 8 ends or not, in my opinion. I have not heard a bell ring.
Yeah, I forgot what end we were in.
Shiloh knows that this is our featured game. She's going to delay that bell, so we have prime coverage. Look at that shot. Is he going to make it?
Oh, is it enough?
He made it. He made it.
He
what
did.
A shot,
what
Zach.
What shots from
Oh
Zach?
my God,
that-
Zach. You're getting high fives from everybody. You are a champion. No one
That's
ever
awesome.
doubted you. We did shots for shots to get shots from you.
2 shots here, 2 shot rocks there.
Dude, isn't that incredible? Imagine if you did one. He would have scored 3
Oh,
points,
man.
Ryan. But that's all right. You were already hydrated. You did not need more water in your
I'm
life.
well hydrated.
Whoa. Yeah, now go.
An oasis is where Zach is looking to draw this stone to. Trying to get right back in this game, which he just did.
So
The
now
score
you're-
is now 7-3.
Down by
Down
4. Potentially 2 ends left to play.
We are waiting to get confirmation whether or not they are playing 3 or 1 or 2 more ends.
Uh-oh.
What has happened to the stream? That was not my fault at all.
Totally not. It's fine. It's fine.
We are going to be caught up in 1.25 speed. Nobody worry about it. Yeah, if you actually, this is I am going to take an embarrassment of my own right now and give you a little bit of YouTube live stream advice. If you ever want to get caught up live as live can be, you hit the speed on a live stream and select one of the faster speeds. It'll actually catch up and go past the buffering that it automatically does and get you more live than you were live.
That's kind of what looks like is happening here.
And now that we're watching it at 1.25 speed, I do not know how far these stones are going to go. These all look like takeouts to me.
These all are going to look way too heavy.
I think it is starting to slow down soon. It is hard to tell. If you look at Neil right now,
and Neil's getting comfy cozy in 1.25
it is impossible
speed.
to tell how fast the stream's going at 1.25 speed.
As he is just sitting there motionless. Yeah, using Neil as a judge is not going to work out because he's just motionless.
We are now caught up live.
All right.
When you see that buffering sign, that means you got live of live. Jackie with the amazing delivery stance, looking confident as ever in that shot, throwing her head back, saying, I've never thrown a shot as good as that before. I think I might have misread all that body language. It is going right by that stone, flashing the house.
Oh, no.
Zach sweeping it, trying to get it out, showing his team how to sweep a stone. He got it out. He did not.
Oh, it is biting the
just
back.
Bit in the back there. Zach might start getting accused by somebody of taking PEDs after a sweep like that if he got it out, though.
He's going to get a random test in the morning.
Outturn.
We do.
Well, now sitting 2, they're going to try and draw in a third here. Looks like it's going to come up just short. And already knowing what he wants to do, Derek is calling for the peel on those 2 in the center. As Peter gets ready in the hack to deliver on that peel. Shots away. They're sweeping. Joel's sweeping for line. It's looking pretty good. And they get it. They clear them all. As Peter slides all the way into the house.
All right, natural born curlers sweeping away right now. W Pino looking for that W in this game.
They're right back in it, I feel like. They can make something happen in this end.
Oh my gosh, if my first name started with a W, I would have my first initial on the back of my jersey at all times.
Of course.
Talk mad game all the time. W Berndt. That would go hard.
It's not too late. That's the thing you can just do.
Oh no, we have a slider on the loose. It has been is that a slider? I don't know what that
No, that
was.
looks like a box of alcohol.
She is laughing. We are going to get boots on the ground to let us know what that was on the ice.
What on earth was that?
And speaking of which, they had no reaction to what's going on. Adam and Neil don't even know where they are right now. But this shot is off and away. We are coming in. It was a hit.
Clear
right
out the
through
yellow
the
on the
house.
top. Neil knows where he is. He's comfy. That's all you need to know.
Thank God my associate producer does not remember my phone PIN number. She requested it from me.
Uh-oh.
She is my associate to the executive, which
Uh-oh.
is herself.
Uh-oh.
She is not only the executive, but the associate. Ryan, if I was you right now, I would be saving me from this embarrassment. Oh my God.
Now you stepped in it. You got to live with it. That's the natural born
You
curlers.
know,
Draw one into the back of the
it-
forefoot there. Derek is going to.
When was
call
it
to
your
hit that
wedding,
one.
Ryan? Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Right. And, you know, I could have just dipped, gone back to the hotel, but I stuck around. And I helped you and Lauren carrying all that stuff to the car, making sure you got home safely, followed you home, you know. And then
the
I make
hotel.
this embarrassment right now with our producer, executive producer sitting next to me. I call them the associate. And you don't have my back. It's kind of embarrassing. This is the kind of stuff that breaks up a team, just like what's going to happen to the families tomorrow in the Justin McBride versus Lecter game. It's going to be a game you do not want to miss. You know, some people excited about the Dodgers versus Yankees World Series, but really where the action's at is McBride versus Lecter tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. in Las Vegas at the Orange County Curling Death by Numbers Bonspiel, hosted by Orange County Curling, presented by Shiloh and the Bonspiel Committee has been planning this for the last few months in association with CurlVegas out there in Vegas with their new dedicated ice. And what I've been hearing is it's great ice, which is gonna lead to a great 1v2 game tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. right here on this stream. You can watch it here live with our commentary. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed from the both of us. I hear our associate producer is going to pick us up breakfast bagels. Today we had breakfast burritos. Tomorrow will be breakfast bagels. And on that team, it's going to be incredible because you got two families going head-to-head.
Yeah.
Winner take all, loser never speaks to each other again. Mm-hmm. You know, wills are going to be drawn in the line during that game. And right now, Zach is down 4 points, 7-3 in the seventh end, trying to come back to win this game, make it tomorrow, have a great seeding to do a really good job in the semis, in the finals tomorrow, which will be starting at, I believe, 9 a.m., and then we will be following that with the 11:45 a.m. game, Justin McBride versus Team Lecter, 11:45 a.m. What do you think about that?
Holy run-on sentence, Batman. I had like 4 points in there that I lost all of them because you just kept going and going and going.
So anyways, Zach is throwing his first of 2 stones in this end. Right now, we have these
This is
two
looking
taking a nap over here. Well, this shot is
shot is
coming
looking
in,
pretty
looking
decent.
really good.
Oh, they got the
and it
wrong
just misses,
angle,
but they're
but
going to
they're
get the
gonna
jam
on
in
the
the back. Zach is stoked on that. He's saying, hey, guys, that's what I plan to do. What's up? We're going in to
All
play
right.
on Sunday.
They're trying to make it. They can do it. They've got one more shot.
So what do you think about that game tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. between Justin McBride and Team Lecter tomorrow 11:45. They'll be here live. What do you think about that?
Oh, some families are going to get broken up.
Not some. One.
One family's going to go home very, very angry with each other for losing at the Bonspiel. One family's going to go home very happy with each other for winning at the Bonspiel.
And, you know, speaking of families, relationships, partnerships, Jackie Kopp at this Bonspiel in this game, up 7-3. Where's their husband, Brandon Kopp?
I don't know. That's a good question.
What's happened to that family? What's that dynamic like? Did she get the time off of work and he didn't? Or is there something more to this story? We have not heard. Our producer is saying I've gone too far.
You're gonna have to cut his mic. It's got to be plugged into something.
Our producer is saying I can't cut him off. He's got the controls. Jackie Kopp coming down with the sweep, getting the stone
clutch
to sit for 2. Are they going to get it right now? Sitting 2 in the house. Zach looking to draw in to sit 1 to keep this game alive. If he gets this, Derek misses his last stone. Down 3, going into the last end. We've talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
We've stolen 4.
It happens.
We can do it. They can do it. We've seen how they play. Home ice advantage.
Yeah.
Never lose confidence.
If they can pull
Now,
off the steal here.
Are they going to go for the double takeout right now to sit for 2?
I think
Are they going to go for the double takeout and roll out to sit for 1
they're
to get
thinking
the
about
double takeout balloon?
They're thinking about it.
And that's why
They're talking about it.
Zach Altman is an all-timer. All right, Zach is throwing his last shot of this end. Can he get the double takeout? It's looking pretty darn
he's
good.
close. He's
Can
very
he
close.
get
He's
it?
very
Oh my
close.
God! What an
what a
all-star
shot.
shot!
What a shot. He made it.
Oh my gosh! What a legend! Look at him high-fiving his teammates, saying, "Yeah, that's right. I just did that. That happened. Beers on me, guys, because I just got it for free." So long as nobody else gets it.
They got to go get that double
And of
takeout
course,
balloon.
let's take a look at the fans in the stands. Look how ecstatic they are. That just happened.
Look at that hype.
them.
Look at that
going
energy.
crazy. They're going off. Wow. Incredible. Comfortable. Ecstatic.
You cannot beat that energy.
Amazing.
So now, with that amazing double takeout, it just leaves Derek with the opportunity to draw for 1 here with the hammer.
Derek's about to go off. And Ryan, oh shit, what's over there, Ryan? Can you go check that out? Oh my God, is that your wife over there? What's going on? Yeah, you better go check that out, Ryan. All right, and they're sweeping it. They're sweeping this stone in. Jackie Kopp and Peter Johns sweeping this in. Will they get shot rock? They're going all the way. They did not quite get it. That is yellow for 1. They are keeping the dream alive. Down 4, going into the 8th end. We've seen it happen before. It happens all the time. Zach stressing out. Almost fell on his face right there. He is relaxed. He is loose. He's having a great time. He's saying, hey, put it right up here. Top of the house. Let's go for it. Let's go for broke. He's saying, hey, I got a kid at home. I got to go say goodnight, read a bedtime story. Let's just go win this game right now. Putting everything on the line with this stone right here. They're looking at it. Oh my God, did it just pick out of their hand? It is curling like crazy with a sweep like crazy. It is going sideways. Zach does not know what's going on. This is incredible. But you know what? It's a stone in play. It just reversed handle. He's going to sweep it back. I love that. Staying with it. Big smiles on this team. What a great team by CurlVegas. Derek, unfazed, saying, hey, put this stone over here. Jackie, locked in, ready to go, headband on, sweat's not getting in their eyes. And then back here, we got Adam doing the controls. He's standing up. He doesn't know what's going on. And we're back over here, Jackie releasing the stone. Joel, ready to sweep. He wants to sweep so hard. Here he goes. He's sweeping. Peter is getting on the sweep. They're going in. Are they going to get it into the house? Is it going to sit as a guard? They want it in the house. They do not want it as a guard right now. A guard would be detrimental to these efforts. It's going to sit as a guard, not what they wanted. Now that gives the natural-born curlers, Zach Altman as Skip, all the opportunity in the world to draw in undercover, to sit one of the three they need to tie it up, to go to Skip Stones. Can they do it? Falling down on the delivery, that's nothing to be ashamed of. We've all made our best shots ever with the adrenaline rush of falling down on our delivery. This stone is coming in very nicely. Will it hit the brakes? We are getting a little bit of a sweep here coming on, and Ryan is back safely. He prevented the disaster off screen.
That's
How's
right.
it going, Ryan?
It's going well. I fought off the hungry bear, and now I'm back. So
I was so nervous. I didn't know what was going to happen without you here, Ryan. Derek Pamkoff right now in an absolute panic. Not sure what he's going to do here. I think he's going to call the tap back, which is the great call that he did not hesitate with. Jackie Kopp.
she doesn't
She's
know.
trying
She
to-
feels some type of way about that
She's
shot.
trying to do some sorcery to make it work. She's saying, what are you
Doesn't-
going to do? We'll get him on the next one.
There is no next one. This is the last end.
She's saying, I didn't like that shot call. Let's just keep it clear. But it came out, actually, why was she upset about that?
I don't know, because that's a pretty darn good draw.
I mean, I will take that all day. Zach says, hey, I'll work with it. I'll get the hit and roll. I'll sit two.
Of course, Zach's going to look to get rid of it, but
His main objective right now, sit stones in the house, undercover. This is the time to ask Adam Blacksher, sitting back there, to help him cheat in any way possible.
no, those allegations were proven false.
They were proven false by a corrupt organization.
And that's a nice nose take out there. Of course, Derek's going to look to do basically the same thing.
Adam and Neil are discussing how this end is developing.
I think they're really,
Placing bets down like Shohei Ohtani.
I think they're really talking about how comfy that blanket is.
Peter Johns releasing the stone a little sideways. He's saying, my gosh, if that happened on takeoff in my aeroplane, this would be a disaster. But this shot worked out fantastically.
And it's not
Doing
a
a nice
disaster.
roll, almost a perfect freeze onto that yellow in the corner. Zach's saying, oh my gosh, I am weak in the knees. I don't
What am I
know
supposed
what's
to do
going
with
on."
this?
He's saying, let me do a little Michael Jackson toe tip. He is putting a stone top of the 8-foot rings. Love the call. Adam taking a sip of his drink. Back to the action. The stone is released. It is coming down. Big sweep right now by both sweepers. They're trying to get it there. It's looking so good right now.
They got to get it past that yellow. They got to get it past that
They're
yellow.
getting it by.
They're going
They
to
got
get
it by,
by.
but is it going to be enough to hit that red where they want it to?
I don't think so.
Not quite.
Not quite. Oh, very good effort.
Adam is biting his nails. That's how close this game is right now.
Neil is sitting there unmoving, unflinching,
Doesn't care what's
unbothered.
going on. Anything could happen in this building.
All he knows is comfy.
All he knows is he's comfortable. Adam goofing off back there, distracting Zach Altman. He is helping Derek Pamkoff cheat. We just found out.
Seen the video evidence now.
That's why
Distracting
Derek
the opposing
Pamkoff's
skip.
team is winning faster than Austin. Hashtag allegedly.
Hashtag allegedly.
Peter John.
He's giving some encouragement to the stone.
He would never cheat. He does not know those allegations are happening right now.
He's not part of it.
What a beautiful shot. Coming
Very
in
nice draw.
very nicely.
Very nice draw.
Joel helping it to get buried.
Very good stuff from Peter.
Zach's actually in a pretty decent spot. He's got if he hits one of these stones, gets a miss from Derek's team, he's actually sitting in an amazing opportunity to score 3, maybe 4 for the win. At least 3 to stay alive, go to, I believe it's skip stones. I don't think they play extra ends here.
I believe it's just a draw to the button if there's a tie.
Big sweep going on right now. Off on it now.
Looks like they're going to get contact with the top red.
Oh, are they going to get just by? Oh, my God.
Yeah, they contact that red at the top of the house, deflect into their 2
That
yellow
was
on the side.
devastating. I thought they were going to get by just right there at the end. Zach saying
That's
it's
not
okay.
the result they wanted.
That was on me. But you know what I've noticed?
What have you noticed?
What I have noticed is the double takeout balloon is right there on their sheet right now.
As it should be.
And really, that's all that matters when it comes to these games. And if anybody takes that balloon away from them right now,
That would be a crying shame, because the double takeout he made to earn it was pretty great.
sorry, I was just a loss for words. I was just thinking about the tragedy that would be.
It would be a tragedy. It would be a national tragedy.
And now we have this stone coming down. Goal. Standing there, going, that's a shot I've made.
Okay.
Great shot. Red is now sitting 3. Zach is saying, let's put this freeze up.
They got 3 stones left to work with.
And, you know, I don't hate that call. Put the freeze there. Freeze another one onto it. And then on Zach's last shot, hit that and sit for 3.
And then you've got a
Tie
tie.
the game. Big sweep right out of their hands.
Coming down.
They're off on the sweep.
Gonna be close. A little difficult to tell. Oh, that's not good.
Nope. They didn't get the freeze, but they got it.
They are
Zach
shot rock for the moment.
Zach doesn't look hashtag stoked, but they are shot rock.
Eric already knows what he wants to do with it.
Joel saying, put the broom down. I got this.
Joel's ready.
Joel staying in character, looking like he could be faster than me. Never Derek, though. He can never be faster than me. Joel, though, potentially.
Potentially. Never Derek. This is gonna
Joel
be a good
with
shot
a
from
big
Joel.
old smile on his face.
'Cause he knows he made that.
He got this shot with a great roll. frozen over there. And now, all Zach can do, I won't even say, all they can do is go for the double takeout and secure that balloon that's already on their sheet.
Just make it extra secure.
If other games are still going on right now, he should stall until all the other games are done, and then throw the double takeout to just make sure.
Make sure no one can take it back.
Have you ever seen that strategy before? I've never seen it.
I've never seen that strategy before.
But you know what? Next time we're in a game
where there's a double takeout
we
balloon.
are donezo. We should talk to the other team and agree upon that we're going to stall until we're at the last sheet on the ice to throw the double takeout.
Get free drinks.
And get free drinks. I think no team would ever object to it. You know, if we're a Hammer, it's like, hey, you guys can walk off the ice. We're going to hang out for a little longer, throw our last stone. We're going to make this double takeout once we're the last shot of the end.
Yeah. Don't feel like you need to go to the bathroom. Now's the time.
Zach came down.
Somebody needs to get that yellow one. Yeah, that's a little rough.
I think mathematically that is the game.
Mathematically, that is the game. They don't have enough rocks to play.
But I think since this is a point spiel, I'm pretty sure
the end still does matter.
Shiloh said they were too busy to do a call-in to explain the rules. I was too busy and lazy to read the rules of this Bonspiel. I do know it's a point spiel.
I don't think I ever got a copy of the rules, so whatever.
You know, I thought it was like Whose Line, where the points don't matter.
Everything's
made up. Apparently they do.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
The rules were made up by experts that planned this Bonspiel, and the points do matter. Completely opposite of Whose Line Is It Anyway.
So it's not Whose Line Is It Anyway.
But there is a team named Who's On First.
Oh, they did a mid-spiel name change?
Apparently that's Team McCarthy. We're getting confirmation from our producer of the executive variety. Let's make that clear. Derek came down with a guard. I don't know if that's what he wanted. He might lose the game now.
He might.
They might be able to throw the stone so hard it breaks into two and counts as 2 points.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
they might not be able to read the rule book in time to understand that it's the biggest chunk of stone.
No, it's definitely, if it splits into 2 equal pieces, they count as 2 separate stones. Everybody knows this.
Everyone who has not seen Men with Brooms knows this. Now, Ryan, have you seen Men with Brooms, the TV series?
I didn't know there was a TV series.
I have it on DVD, and I have not watched it yet. I bought it on eBay from some guy.
Oh, awesome. So, is it an actual thing? Or
No,
is
it's
it like
a TV series.
Some like poorly produced in the backyard?
No, it is an actual produced TV series, Men with Brooms.
I feel like it's not going to be as good as the movie.
Obviously not.
So why would I want
It does not star Leslie Nelson.
Shame.
It does not star Jerry Curls, which we all know Jerry Curls is the best curling movie out there.
It surpasses best curling movie
Men
out
with
there.
Brooms by a mile.
It's available on Prime. Go check it out.
Amazon Prime. Sponsor this.
Not a sponsor, but should be.
They're not, but they should. We're calling out their #1 streamed content, Jerry Curls. Everyone's seen it. Everyone knows that movie is about a Southern Floridian team whose one of their members' fathers died and said they can only get their inheritance if they win the
South Florida Regional Champion
or something like that. It is the most accurate curling movie I have ever seen in my life.
Agreed.
Men with Brooms was close, but didn't quite succeed at the accuracy of what the essence of curling is.
Agreed.
And especially how that movie ends I won't give anything away, but how the movie ends is really way more realistic than how Men with Brooms, the movie, ends up.
Agreed.
Jerry Curls
Speaking
is
of
how
endings, we've got the ending to this game here with
exactly with a nice handoff of grippers, so the other skip does not have to skate down and grab theirs.
With
handshakes all around,
handshakes all around. 5 points to Team Faster Than Austin.
smiles all around. And I could be wrong here. I don't think I am, but I think all of these teams still have one more game to play tomorrow. I think this was everybody's 4th game today, and everyone gets to play again tomorrow.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Everyone
Wonderful.
gets to play again tomorrow.
No one's being eliminated today.
Hold on. I think we're off right. Nope. Sorry about that. We were trying to find another game. Right, the only other game going right now is 11-5. Sweeping Service is going to win this game. It looks like Sweep the Sorrow is down. Just missed their shot. I think that was that Team Cheetos right there.
It
Team
is.
Cheetos. I feel bad. I think we might have gotten in their head about the Takis. I do apologize for that, but I've misread that. They are winning because they are incredible, and I never doubted them for a moment. This team is incredible. Andy McDonald leading this team right now. I don't know what's going on, but we will be back 9 a.m. in the morning for the semifinals, and then back at 11:45 for the finals. For the game, Justin McBride versus Electors.
the family feud game.
Family versus family.
Family versus family.
Some would say family feud. I'd say family curl.
Family. All right.
They're going to be on the ice, throwing stones, sweeping stones, yelling at each other. And we'll be back tomorrow. Anyways, we're signing off. See
Until
you
then.
tomorrow. Sleep well. Good night.